I think that's been photoshopped, to be honest, to make you look more menacing.
That's always my face when Sky get in touch saying you're walking with Micah this week.
I'll see you out there.
Programme notes today. Michael Carrick has spoken to the United crowd as they arrive. He says it's been a fantastic week. The training ground environment is really positive. The players have applied themselves brilliantly and there's been a great atmosphere amongst all the staff. That's all good to hear, isn't it, Roy?
Well, what you expecting to say? Listen to Harry Maguire, there's a good vibe, there's energy in the place. Of course, that's what's going to happen when a new manager comes in. We've heard that for the last 50, 60, 70 years. A new manager walks in, there's a spring in everyone's step. Training's a bit sharper, everyone's in a good mood. Well, fantastic. Because you know what you're here to do? What you're here to do at Man United, I used to follow it with loads of people at United.
Did you?
I did, believe it or not.
Really? Did you?
You know, you have to remind people of, and I'm including Harry Maguire, you're here to win. For all the managers on the planet, everyone's who's pushing for him, it helps that he's English, so that's good for the media, a bit of spin. Another English coach coming through, and apparently Carrick's got friends, he's friends with everybody, which is fine. But if people honestly think he's the best option, but if anyone thinks...
What option would you say then, Roy? Where would you go?
What options would you
There's loads of options out there. So we're all sitting here, ex-football people saying there's not better options than Michael Carrick.
I'm asking who they would be.
There's loads of options out there. You go and get the best. Carrick's not the best option for Man United.
Sealed with a kiss and also sealed with a special message for Roy Keane.
Champions! Champions! Roy Keane!
No, there's context to that. That's how deep we go.
I got sent off for that against...
Pushing your head.
Yeah, against Steve McManaman in a Manchester derby like 20-odd years ago. You played in the game, did you, Roy? It's exactly the same thing. I just leant my head forward and...
But your head is bigger, isn't it? More dangerous.
Did it cost you?
Weight behind it, yeah.
Did the suspension cost you as well?
No, we won every game when he was suspended.
Coming from these
never
two.
missed him. Yeah.
And considering they were league champions last year, and I've said it before, and I've said it a number of times, Liverpool are bad champions. They've been bad champions. They were bad champions a few years ago. Last year, I was critical of Liverpool towards last year, or even towards the end when they were like, I felt they were almost partying too much. And they were partying with 4, 5, 6 weeks to go, and the fans, and there was celebration after every home game. You're going, you're a Liverpool Football Club, I know it's... But you're not, but let me finish. You're not expected to win league titles. You thought I'd be really nervous with 5, 6, 7 games to go.
Yeah.
Really tension here with the support. Every time there was a sloppy pass, the fans were... And there's still plenty of games to go, as if they're getting nervous too early. You know what I mean? It's going to get a lot worse. All a bad tackle like that. Listen, I've been down this road before, and I've given out some heavy tackles and been on the receiving end of a few. To me, I'm no expert on red cards, but I think it's a red.
It will be really important for Mikel and his coaching staff to remain calm and compose and not to put more pressure than Gary can put.
So is Gary.
But it will be important.
He's having a go at Gary Neville again, by the way.
Let me at him.
Listen, I see outside. I don't care.
You said Arsenal.
I said Arsenal. I'm going to stick with Arsenal. Of course I'm going to stick with them.
You still think Arsenal will get there?
No, that belief's not as strong as it was before the game. Obviously, City have got the momentum and Pep. But I'm going to have to stick with Arsenal because I called them at the start of the season. A world-class manager won't come and work for me. Why? Because we see what's going on upstairs. The decisions being made upstairs. We have Carrick coming in already. Now we're sitting here going, they probably pushed Holland towards him. You tell me Carrick hasn't got the intelligence to say, I know enough people in the game to know who to bring in. We talk about he knows the club. He brings Johnny Evans. Johnny's got no coaching experience. No, I like Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans.
He's a former player, though, isn't he, Roy?
A former player. I would just give former players a job then. You've got to. We sit every week in Sky. You got to get the best of the best. We don't sit here and go, you've got to get former players every week.
What would you have done if they'd called you and said, would you come and help?
Would I come and help Man United? Yeah. I'd probably be no. I wouldn't want to work with people above me who are dictating who your staff are, telling you what players you're bringing in.
It's been a good, enjoyable first half for Newcastle. Asula channeling Michael Jackson. You can imagine how that went down with certain people in the studio.
It's crazy. Newcastle have had a poor season. It's crazy.
Watch Trippier's face. Watch Trippier's face.
Oh, my God.
It's unbelievable. It's ridiculous. I don't know, we got young players to enjoy and he scored a goal or whatever, but to do all that after a really poor season, hey, it's not a bad little move, don't get me wrong. Wow. Oh, you can move the kid, but time and a place. You can do that in a nightclub tonight in Newcastle.